Richgirl Network.tv's coverage of Cats for Cats, live from the Orpheum Theater in downtown Los Angeles, is brought to you by 2 Cosmetics.
Joy Paris with Richgirl Network.tv. I'm at the Orpheum Theater in Los Angeles, downtown LA, at the historic Orpheum Theater for Cats for Cats, sponsored by kittybungalow.org. A fantastic evening, wonderful show, and you are watching Richgirl Network.tv. Wow, he was amazing. You can sing. How did you do that?
Well, I believe every Welshman, like myself, believes he or she can sing, yes. And I don't know where that came from tonight. It was just a raw adrenaline and the show must go on.
You did a fantastic job.
Thank
but
you.
Do you have singing experience, background?
I used to sing a lot when I was younger. Back home in Wales, I sang in choirs and festivals, and so I've had experience musically from a very early age, but I haven't done it in almost 20 years now, so this is my first time in front of a crowd like this in a long time, so the nerves got the best of me in the first sort of verse of the song, and then I warmed up as the show goes on.
So do you see yourself possibly doing something on Broadway?
I would love to do something on Broadway, so one of these days, you know, I'd love to do the Hugh Jackman route, you know, become a movie star first and then do a bit of Broadway. I was on the stage tonight with brilliant people who blew me away.
So what inspired you to get involved in this project?
Well, Sean, who runs the charity, called up and said, listen, I hear on the grapevine you can sing, would you come and help us out? So I jumped at the chance. So it was a great opportunity to educate myself about that, and also to educate myself about the need for these stray and feral cats in LA. I had no idea that they have such a tough time. I mean, I think it was 25% of them don't make it out of the shelters. So I hope this will help go a long way to highlighting that need that we have to try and keep the numbers down.
So what do you have next in your future project-wise?
I'm currently shooting a series for the CW called Ringer, with Sarah Michelle Gellar as the lead. And I'm playing her husband, and that airs on the 13th of September, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock on the CW.
Pay attention to that. Yeah. So can you do a shout out to richgirlnetwork.tv?
Of course. Hi everybody, I'm Ioan Gruffudd and you're watching richgirlnetwork.tv.
Oh, you did that so brilliantly.
Thank you
I like Welshman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks. You can sing. I had no idea. No. We were sitting there and we were like, oh, he's gorgeous and he sings? Is this part of your background? I mean, were you a singer before you were acting?
I did 3.5 years of stage in New York, and
I knew it.
Beatboxing and singing. That was my thing.
I called it out. I knew it. You were up there and I went, this guy has experience singing.
My mom was a singer, my dad was a drummer. They met in a rock band called Ruckus in the 80s. So I grew up around music. That was just that.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to do this project?
I got the call on Wednesday. Would you like to do Broadway number? And then I read further down the email and it explained, Cats for Cats and explained the capture and neuter release in this whole program, which I think is a wonderful idea. It's really an epidemic in Los Angeles, and we need to help it out. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska originally. I'm an animal lover through and through. We had a zoo basically growing up, so anything I can do to support the LA Humane Society and anyone else that wants to put out a helping hand for the animals, I'm there.
Did you see Cats, the play, before you did this?
No, I had never seen Cats. This is the first time hearing anything from the show. And I thought this was the show, but apparently they wrote a whole extra part for it. Yeah, I didn't know.
You were great, though.
Well, thank you so much.
So can you do a shout out to richgirlnetwork.tv?
Hey everybody, this is Scott Porter, and you're watching Richgirl Network TV.
.tv.
.tv.
You did great.
I think the dot. Everyone knows the dot, right? .tv.
Thank you, and you were fantastic. You can sing. This man, you need an album. Are you going to have an album out?
That's next step. We'll work on some music.
Okay, good. All right, Joy Paris with Richgirl Network.tv at the Orpheum with Cats for Cats with another fantastic performer. You guys are great. Like, what is your background? How did you get involved in this?
Well, my background is musical theater.
Oh,
About
I knew that.
20 some years.
Okay, we won't say what that is.
Started out as a professional dancer, just like all the kids that you saw on stage.
Yes.
Yeah, I did West Side Story for Jerome Robbins, London and Paris and all over the place, and then kind of moved on from that to singing, and then moved on from that actually to also doing a lot of like more television, film, commercial stuff. So.
But you have the dance moves. I saw you up there doing that thing.
Yeah, look at you go.
I'm not as good as these guys
She's
could be.
good.
No, I'm
She's
never
good.
gonna be. So what can we see you in? I mean, you have something coming up?
As a matter of fact, I have an independent feature that's coming out for the History Channel. It's called.
I love that channel.
Oh, it's great. It's called Nickel City. It's the story of the Dalton brothers. I played a gunslinger, Grot Dalton.
Are you a bad guy?
I'm sweet, but I like to play the bad guys. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, you were fantastic.
Thank
I
you
love
very
it.
much. And it was a great cause. It was fantastic to be able to help such a worthy organization, and it was really fun. It was really great to be here. The audience was fantastic. So, thanks
We
for.
had a great time.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the interview.
So
too.
can you do a shout out to Richgirl.tv?
Rich Girl Network, just wanted to say thanks for everything. You guys are awesome, and we hope to see you again. And here we are, having a good time.
And we hope to see you again, and we will.
You absolutely will. We will be here. Bye, richgirlnetwork.com. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Tonight's presentation of RichGirlNetwork.tv at Cats for Cats is also sponsored by Milani Cosmetics.
Oh my goodness, this is the man.
Hello.
The man who directed this wonderful, wonderful performance.
I cast it well and got out of the way. That's what I did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I did,
So,
totally.
really, you did a great job.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming and supporting the Kitty Bungalow right there. Thank you.
So, did you have any problems with this performance?
No, the brilliant thing is that everybody was as kind and generous as they were talented. So it was pretty easy.
So you just kind of let them do their thing?
I just said, hey, that and a little bit more of that, and then, and don't do that as much. And they said, okay, and we're, here we are.
Wow, fantastic.
And we all thought one more day of rehearsal would have been great, but,
Well, you know what? It was incredible.
Well,
really
thanks.
great. So what can we look forward to for the future for you? I mean, is there anything coming up?
Well, I'm working on a piece called The Glory Road, which is based on the life of a rockabilly pioneer, which we're hoping to get produced soon.
Nice.
Yeah, and working with a little group here in town called the Music Theater of Los Angeles, who is a great young theater group.
So do you have performances that you do weekly, monthly at this theater group?
Well, no, they have been producing for the last couple of years, and we'll continue with any luck.
So how do we find you?
How do you find me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm right here. It's not hard to find.
And the theater group, is there a website?
Yeah, gregzerkle.com.
There you go. You heard it right here from the man who put it all together. You did a fantastic job. It was wonderful, and I can't wait to see another performance.
Thank you.
He's
Very
so
nice.
handsome too, and he's handsome.
Oh, listen.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna take her with me.
We're doing a pretend. We are recording.
I totally 100%, and
No, but we're recording. For me.
okay.
Yeah.
Show was good. Show was solid.
What did you like about it?
I like the burglars. The burglars were solid,
Okay.
and memory. Even though she was filling in,
Memory.
memory was solid. It was solid.
So how'd you hear about the show? How did you get down here?
Gold star.
All right, so you enjoyed everything you saw. So would you tell people to come back to another event for Kitty Bungalow?
I would definitely tell people to come back for another. You will have the time of your life.
You heard it right here. This is a satisfied customer. He came down, he supported, he bought a ticket through Gold Star to support Cats for Cats, and yes, Kitty Bungalow. Tell everybody your name and who you are.
What?
Your name, who are you?
Brendan.
Brendan, where are you from?
Encino.
Brendan came all the way from Encino. Thank you, Brendan.
All right. Thank you.
What is it exactly? So this is Ask Me About.
Ask Me About Meowsings of an Opinionated Pussycat, introducing Nikita and Elvira, the most opinionated pussycats in Orange County, in America actually.
Okay.
Nikita runs the Institute for Feline Studies. They are also Feline News Network and catblogosphere.com official reporters.
Well, that was a whole lot of information, so we're going to have to go to your website. What's the website?
The website is opinionatedpussycat.com. We are based out of Santa Ana, California, and Nikita is 13 years old and Elvira is a year and a half, and Nikita and I have been blogging together for over 9 years.
Wow, we're at Blogging History. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you here.
Okay, I'm very glad to be here. I'm having a great time.
Thank you. All right, Cats for Cats benefit at the Orpheum Theater downtown. What an amazing evening, talking to celebrities and the people who came to see the show. And I'm now talking to one of the volunteers, Ariana Muenker, who has been just great at. Ariana, just how did you get involved in this event? I mean, obviously it's been a wonderful, wonderful show and a lot of hard work went into it. So what's your role in this whole?
Well, being a volunteer means that every single time I go to the Kitty Bungalow, I get to cuddle kittens, I get to change the litter, I get to feed them, and I get to just give a general place for them to feel safe and loved. And I have to tell you, sometimes I think I've died and gone to heaven. I love cats so much.
Well, she was amazing. She was fantastic. And go to kittybungalow.org. Donate now to Kitty Bungalow. Help these cats get off the streets and help them be socialized and be adopted by people who love and care about animals. So this is Joy Paris of Richgirl Network.tv, and I'm with Ariana Muenker at the Orpheum Theater downtown LA for the Cats for Cats benefit for Kitty Bungalow. Meow, meow, meow. Like Arthur Kid. Meow. We're so having fun tonight. And what can we say? This is about fun and having a great time, and see ya.
Richgirl Network.tv's coverage of Cats for Cats, live from the Orpheum Theater in downtown Los Angeles, is brought to you by 2 Cosmetics.